Hi fam, welcome to a special episode of Tmwah Talks. My name is Blessing and today we're doing something different. Instead of being here talking, blabbering, we're actually here to listen. Well, a few weeks ago we gave out a challenge to the youths saying, what's one thing you wish your parents understood? And wow, the response were raw, they were true, and they were real, from school pressure to mental health, from personal struggles to misunderstood dreams. Well, you poured out your hearts. And we honor those voices. Now, let's hear from our youths.
It's your boy Miss K here. I know you all are used to me being on all things football and doing other things, but I'm here for Tmwah Talks, to dive into the conversation about what we wish parents knew about our generation. I feel like parents, if only they knew the struggles that we go through as kids, how we battle anxiety, depression. I feel like parents take that for granted. Like I can approach a parent and be like, I'm going through depression. They'll be like, what's depression? Be a man. Society likes portraying us like that a guy especially cannot express depression and stuff like that. So I wish parents would understand that mental health is a real thing and they'll really look into aspects to ensure that our mental health is okay, because at the end of the day, if our mental health ain't right, nothing's gonna work. Speaking from personal experiences, I've had my fair share of battles with it. I've really come through it gracefully, and I wish parents would understand that we need support in terms of mental health. And yeah.
So, I wish our parents understood that we are growing up in a world different from theirs, with different challenges, expectations, and pressure. I wish they also understand that we are not being rebellious, but rather we are just trying to figure out life in our own way, that we just need support, not just discipline. I wish our parents really understand that.
Hi, okay. So something that I wish that parents or older adults would understand about our generation, I think, is just the effects that, social media and just the social pressure that there is in this world nowadays. Because I think growing up for them, there was a lot different expectations of what a person is supposed to do or what they're supposed to look like or how they're supposed to act. And nowadays, because of social media, everything is in the spotlight. And so I think sometimes if a young person doesn't know how to handle that, there's a lot of pressure that they feel on them to be someone they're not, because everyone around them is seeing these images and videos of them and they don't know always how to handle it. And so I think that I wish maybe they had a better understanding of the effects of media and just pop culture and our culture nowadays in general, so that they can know how to help our generation out and guide many young people to be able to know how to use media wisely and how to understand that they don't have to be someone they're not on media or wherever they are. Yeah.
I wish our parents understood that sometimes we crave for more than just talks about schools, about chores, that sometimes we want to have conversations with them as if they are our friends, listening to us and not judging us. I also wish they understood how powerful it is to hear the word "I'm sorry," because that's the word that sometimes we all ever need.
Yeah, let's go. It's Evans. Let's go for the challenge. I think parents should understand that our generation is growing in a world that is vastly different from theirs. We're dealing with challenges like social media pressure, climate anxiety, social norms. At the same time, we're also incredibly creative and passionate about making a difference. We are looking for ways to express ourselves, and make our mark in the world. By understanding these aspects, I think parents can better support us and help us to thrive. Yeah, let's go! Do you as Tmwah Talks? Let's do the challenge.
I wish parents understood that this generation cares more about our feelings and our mental health. So it is really important to have supportive parents who will understand you, because we like to talk about our emotions, talk about what we're going through and how we feel about it. So it is very important to have supportive parents who will hear you out, understand you and help you grow.
Hi, you're here with me, Sarah Hussein. So I was being tagged to do a challenge at Tmwah Talks. So they gave us a question. The question was that, what is one thing you wish our parents could understood about this generation? That is the question. I wish our parents could understood about this generation is that mental health matters just as much as physical health. We're dealing with a lot of stress, anxiety, and pressure. To prefer, whether it's academically or socially, it's okay to not be okay. And sometimes we need someone to talk to, someone who could understand. I wish they could see that talking about our feelings and struggles isn't a sign of weakness, but it's a sign of strength and self-awareness. Having open conversation about our mental health can make a huge difference. And I wish we could have more honesty and supportive decisions about it. Thank you. Yours faithfully, Samuel.
Wow, that was powerful. It's one thing to think your thoughts alone, but it takes real courage to actually express yourself. And with all these videos we've watched, one message kept on recurring. It's we don't want to be judged, but we want to be understood. And that's what all this challenge was about. And this challenge was not about blaming, but it was about bridging the gap. And as for me, if I were to answer this challenge, I would say I wish parents understood we're not trying to disappoint them, but we're just trying to survive, to learn, to grow, and to be ourselves. To everyone who took part in this challenge, thank you for being brave and for being honest. And you have started a conversation that inspires. And to all parents, teachers, and adults that are watching this, I hope you not only heard with your ears, but you heard with your hearts. And that was Tmwah Talks challenge, and it's only the beginning. Keep speaking, keep listening, and remember, this is Tmwah Talks, conversation that inspires.